Alright guys, we are here again for some interesting chess content. If you are watching and you want to play me, I would be accepting challenges from viewers today. So just send challenge. Just make sure the challenge is unrated and blitz. Just make sure it is unrated and blitz and we have a game. So I'll be playing viewers and I'll be playing in the chess.com community freestyle Friday. Right? So before the tournament starts, I guess someone wants to play me. Let me see if the person is still online. If he's still online, let me send him a challenge. Can I play you? Person is not online. Is this one online? Okay, they are not all not online. Let's get a game rolling. Let's see if we can get our written point back to 2-1. Let's see if we can get back to 2-1. I've been making some progress since I think maybe 2 days now. Making progress. All right. Tempted to do this, but let's not do that. Let's just develop a piece. Let's break this pin before it becomes dangerous. My opponent is giving the bishop up. Okay, I see why. They just want to plant pieces on the dark squares. That's why they are giving up the bishop. Okay, raw meat eater, you play. All right, all right. Just send the challenge. After this game, just send me a challenge. I want to land this check, and my opponent is waiting for me to land it. And it doesn't seem like I gain anything from it. Let's land the check regardless. Okay, let's do this. I wanted to go here. My opponent is stopping that. Let's go here. Do I really want to capture here? I miss a knight. I wish I have a knight sitting here. I wish I have a knight sitting there. Let's grab that. Let's do this. Let's try and check with the bishop. Let's put the bishop here so we can actually bring a knight into the party. Bring a knight here. Maybe the knight won't love to sit there. Just maybe. Opponent is coming back. Yes, I saw that coming. I think that's some inaccuracy from me. That's some inaccuracy from me. Let's go here. The knight can hop in here now. It's not something I think I really want to see on the board. Looks like I can't really do much about it. I'd love to hop in here. Okay, I was thinking of hopping in here, but I don't think I really gain anything from that. Aside from just losing a pawn, not sure I gain anything. I do not gain anything from that. Let's go here. I'm eyeing this pawn. Do I really want to capture here? I might consider doing that. I really want to do this. Or just do this. I just have to be careful not to get my knight trapped. Let's kick this away. I have to be careful not to get my knight trapped. Okay. Let's grab here. I think we can. Or oh my goodness, I thought that was a free piece. Oh, is this? It's not, guys. It's not. I really wish it was. Because of this knight is not. Because when the knight capture here, the knight will be defending the queen. That's a problem here. That's a problem here. Let's stay away from that. That's a lot of chaos. If I push pawn here, looks interesting. With ideas of pushing pawn forward again. What if I push pawn here? What if I push pawn here? Where's the knight going? Okay, the knight has that square. What if I push pawn here? The evil knight hops in here. Let's do this. I want to push this pawn up here. Let's kick the knight away. Oh my goodness. A moment I thought I was trapped. For a moment I thought it was trapped. It's not. But if the knight had gone there immediately, the queen would have been trapped. Okay, not trapped. Maybe the queen will be able to come here. Queen would be able to go there. Go away. I have to watch out for this square. Go away, evil. Now I'm looking at this. Am I winning it? Am I winning it? That's the question. Okay. Opponent is deciding to give me pawn like that. Position is looking sweet for me. I'd love to open up some discover check on the king, but I don't see myself getting anywhere. Okay, I think I'm getting somewhere with this. I could go here and then capture here. But do I worry about this pawn? That might be a question. Let's go here. Okay. The only good thing here is that this is promoting. It is promoting on a square that my queen is defending. That's the only good thing here. If my opponent tries a desperado move like this, thinking if I capture here, then they go here, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. And now I'm threatening a check here. Okay, I'm threatening a check here. I really would like to land a check here. Oh my goodness. I'm getting destroyed. Capturing here, my opponent can't. That's not something they can do. Oh my goodness, guys. I just blundered. Oh my god. I just messed the position up. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's resign here. Let's resign here. That was a good game from me until I messed it up. I have no business losing this game. I think I held back too much. I held back too much. In this position, oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, now I see, guys. I should have gone here. After this move, I should have gone here. I calculated it, but I just didn't like it. If my opponent goes here, I come here. The opponent comes here, then I come here. Opponent trades, and oh, maybe I have nothing. Maybe I have nothing in the position. Maybe those pass pawns were just too advanced. Okay, opponent is going for the Karukan. Let's do the Von Hennig Gambit. opponent seems to know what they are doing. Maybe they don't. Maybe they don't. Let's go here. Maybe I should have played something else. Look at my pieces, guys. Those are just amazing pieces. Those are just incredible pieces. Let's go here. What if my opponent plays a move like this? Well, I just grab here. That move doesn't work. I have to be careful, guys. There's a discovered attack here. My opponent is actually going for it. Opponent is defending very well. Yeah, I'm going to destroy them very soon. All right, let's lock in. What's going on here? Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Okay, let's do this. I want to reroute this knight somewhere useful. Okay, opponent is striking me that way. Let's go here, guys. I just got my queen trapped. I just got my queen trapped. Is my opponent going to find the move? My opponent found the move. My opponent found the move. Am I losing? I'm lost. I'm completely lost. Completely lost. But can my opponent convert this position? That is the question. Dear opponent, can you convert? Can you convert this game? I'm tempted to do this. Doesn't work. It doesn't work. Opponent has to be careful. I have threats like this. Okay, my opponent just made the job easy for me. I thought they were going to attack me, but they did not. They did not attack me. There's still some playing to be done. Some playing to be done. Am I back into the game? I think I'm getting back. I'm still completely lost. I'm still completely lost. Just trying to get back into the game. Let's see if we can. Ben Exode, happy to see you here. Welcome to the channel. I also want to put the pressure on the clock. I want to put time pressure on my opponent. Very important. Okay. This is defended. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Position is crazy, guys. Position is crazily crazy. This this is defending this. My opponent forgot about my knight. The knight is defending this, and this rook is defending the knight. My opponent didn't see my knight. He didn't see my knight. He did not see my knight. Mhm. Wow. Romit Ita, that was an amazing game. That was an amazing game. So let's get another rated game going. Let's get a rated game going. If you are watching, you want to play me, just send a challenge. Just make sure the challenge is unrated and blitz. No, no, I don't want an unrated game. Let's get an a rated game for direct challenge. Is that a challenge? Is that a challenge or is that daily game? Okay, that's daily games. Guys, I hardly accept daily games. I don't have the time to play daily games. I just come in there, just make moves so fast that I don't give it my best. What is your rapid rating? My rapid rating is around 150. At my best, I was over 2,200. Chess.com. At my best, I was over 2,200, but now I'm 2,150. And it's actually been a while since I grind rapid. I'm playing too fast for 5-0 blitz. Opponent is interested in doing this. Let's just castle. Opponent is very interested in doing this. When they do that, maybe I just go back here. Let's just go back. Maybe they push pawn forward again. Okay, for a moment I thought that was what we are going to see. Let's do this. We don't want any evil piece hopping in here. Opponent might push pawn forward. Oh my goodness, is this trapped? I think it is. Yes, it is trapped. What am I doing, guys? What am I doing? Opponent has to just play this move and this. Okay, it's not trapped. I'll be able to capture this way. For a moment, I thought it was trapped. I forgot about my pawn. Let's go here. I'm looking at hopping in here. Creating chaos here. Asking my opponent to capture. I believe they are going to capture. And when they capture, I think I should capture this way. I'm not sure if I gain anything from capturing that way. But at least this move actually liberates my bishop. That bishop is sad. Has been a very sad bishop. Let's do this. Let's try to undermine this pawn structure. Well, I'm undermining my pawn structure, not my opponent's own. What's that? What is that? Let's go here. Ooh, opponent is likely looking at these moves and then moves here. Wait, okay. For a moment, I thought that was hanging. Yes, opponent is looking at that move, but I think I have this. So my opponent is not have time to play this because I'll be able to capture it with check. I'm eyeing that. Wish I'm eyeing something else. Let's go here. Maybe we'll get it with this. I was thinking we are getting hit with this. Okay, we got it with something else. Alright. I'd love to capture here. Does nothing. Maybe I should have. I think I should have just captured here. Instead of moving my bishop, what am I even doing, guys? Okay, my opponent has to pay attention now because I have this move. But my queen is not defended. That's the sad part. Okay, that's the sad part. Let's try to defend my queen. My opponent still has a very good threat, which is not good. I have a very good threat. And they are up 3 points of material thanks to the move I just played. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Am I playing too fast? What's going on here? Oh my god, I just blundered. But did I not? I think I did. Opponent is likely going to do this, and we have to play moves like this. I don't want to allow this piece into the game. I want to push pawn forward, but that might allow this into the game. Not something I think I also want. I would have loved to play a move like this. My opponent is just taking that away from me. Opponent is just taking that away from me. I don't want to trade more pieces. I do not want to trade more pieces. What do I do here? But I'm left with no good moves. Oh my goodness. I'm left with no good moves. The pressure is much. The pressure is much. Let's resign. Let's resign. If you are watching, you want to play me, you can send me a challenge. Just make sure the challenge is unrated and blitz. The pressure was much on me. Oh my goodness. My opponent wanted to go for the Karukan and I'm playing this. Okay, we might see a trade. Okay, we are not seeing any trade. Thought we are going to see a trade. Let's counter pin and then step away from this pin. Maybe coming back here would have made some sense. Maybe preserving these pins actually really good. Okay, I think I'm happy with my opponent relieving this pressure. Let's bring this rook here. I would love to play moves like this and set up a battery over here. So let's proceed with our plan. My opponent might be looking at moves like this. I think they have to be careful when they play that move. Else, okay. I wanted to say else I'll be able to sack something, but I can't sack. Can't really sack something. I can't really sack anything right now. Let's go here. I'm simply threatening to play a move like this. Okay, opponent plays that. I think okay. I would like to capture here, but no. I think I might be up to something else. I'll be happy to see my opponent capture here, which they don't. Capturing here trouble, big trouble, because this knight will have to move, and I have a very decent battery here. So opponent sees all of this, and they are not letting any of that happen. Let's go here. I love to capture here, but the move does not pin. The move just walks into this pin. You always want to consider what your opponent is going to play. I wanted to capture here, but my opponent already has one attacker, and they just pin me. They just pin me, and even if I can double defend 2 times, I'll still lose the piece. Let's go here. Wow, I have so many weaknesses here. I have so many weaknesses here. Yes, many mistakes. Yes, yes, yes. I'm not playing so well. I won't argue. I'm not playing. I'm not playing so well. Let's go here. I wish I have this move, but I don't. I'm hitting this rook. So where are they moving the rook? Maybe here. Moving the rook here is, oh my goodness, opponent just gave me a rook. Opponent just gave me a rook. Maybe they capture here with check. If they capture there with check, okay. I wanted to see if they capture there with check. I do not really mind. Position is crazy, guys. Position is crazy. I'm up 2 points of material, but position is not too sweet. Position is not too sweet. An opponent play this move. We might get it with a move like this. As my opponent caught me, I think they have. Let's say I play a move like this. I think my opponent can sack here with check. Okay, and when I go back, then they can capture here. Okay, let's calculate that. Let's say I capture here. My opponent sacks here with check. What if they don't sack and just capture here? Looks like I can capture here, but they just capture here and I'm completely losing. I have to play something really too forcing. I say I capture here. That's too forcing. That's really too forcing. And I think that might be asking for trouble. That might be asking for trouble. Let's just go back. Now I have a losing position again. What's going on with me? Dr. Kalik, thank you. I'm left with a losing position again. Good thing is that the sad thing is that this pawn is not a pawn I'm really happy about. Love to capture this pawn. If I can trade that pawn, I'll be happy. Opponent is not letting me do any of that. Opponent is eyeing this pawn. I can't even do that. I don't even have that. Ouch. I do not have a lot here. Opponent is looking at this and do nothing about it. Ouch. I'm lost here, and my opponent is taking his time to play good moves. Taking his time to find good moves. This pawn is a menace. This pawn is a menace. A very big menace in my position. That's a very big menace. If I could capture this pawn, I'm surviving this game. If only I could capture the pawn. My opponent setting up some other trap. My opponent wants to hop in here. My opponent wants to hop in there. And they'll have two pieces looking at this. Alright. Maybe it's still not lost. It's going to be a knight against a rook. A knight against a rook. A knight and a rook against a rook. Although my opponent has one more pawn, one extra pawn, which put the advantage on my opponent's side. We might get it to the check. Oh my goodness. Let's resign. Let's resign. I was looking at a check here. But my opponent is getting other checks. I was looking at maybe some checks here. And maybe check here. That's if I move my king here. Then capturing here. I was looking at all of that. My opponent had better plans. My opponent had better plans. When there was a battery and queen bishop, you should have played ng4. I think you mean in this position, ng4. Yes, I think you are correct. That's looking like a good move. My opponent just plays this, and I made some mistake. I always love to push too much. Sometimes I love to push too much. That's what cost me the game. I decided to push and push this, and I had nothing there. Let's get another game. If you are watching, you want to play me, just send a challenge. Just make sure it is unrated and blitz. What's going on? I can't even win the games. What's going on? Opponent is going for the Alakine. Opponent has to be careful. Wait. Opponent was not careful. Why didn't I trap it? Okay, it wasn't trapped. It wasn't trapping it. The knight would have hopped in here. The knight would have hopped in there. Okay, looks like opponent might end up picking up a pawn. At least that's what I thought. But they were picking up a pawn. Let's castle. I'm tempted to push this pawn forward here. Doesn't do nothing. Let's hop in here first before we push here. Okay. So this knight is supporting the pawn in the center here. If my opponent captures here, I can't capture with my bishop. But if I capture with my bishop, I lose this pawn. So I should be considering a move like this just to keep my pawn supported. Keep my pawns together. But if my opponent captures here, I capture this way. Okay, opponent is hopping in there. Do I mind that? Don't think so. Let's go here. Let's keep everything defended. Okay, that's what my opponent was looking at going for. I missed it. I missed it. Let's go here. Opponent cannot capture there. This is a fork. But maybe they can capture here first. Let's see. Although I'm not buying it, maybe they can capture here first, and after the trade, maybe capture here. With ideas that if I go here, they come in here with a check. Okay. think I just want to do this now. Let's do this. Okay, I'm there to see if opponent captures here. Do that. I really feel like just sacking this rook. Not sure why I'm feeling like that. Not sure why I'm feeling like sacking a full rook for no reason. Let's go here. I think my opponent wants to hop in here. I see that move happening. So when they hop in here, I just come here. Ooh, but they could come in here with a bishop. But they were going there with a bishop. Let's grab something here. Capture here. My opponent has this move, which is not a move I really like. I'm also looking at moves like this. My opponent has this move and they're picking up some pawns. Okay, they played the wrong move. I'll call that the wrong move. Maybe not as wrong as I would like it to be. Probably not as wrong as I would love it to be. Is it a nice pawn? It's a nice pawn. I have to do this because if I come in here, my opponent will play this move. Which is not something I think I want to see on this board. Oh my god, what is that? That's a mouse slip. That's a mouse slip. Let's go here. I really want my opponent to capture here so that I can capture here and I have two pass pawns that are rolling. Two pass pawns rolling. Okay. Two pass pawns rolling. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Okay, that's a bad move. It allows me this. Move to allow me this. The opponent was pre-moving. Opponent was pre-moving. What is your suggestion to improve at chess? What level? At what level? At what level? I downloaded it a week ago. Okay, if you are very new to chess, if you are extremely new to chess, just new to chess, go and download Dr. Wolf. Instead of playing against people, just download Dr. Wolf so you can learn the basic, learn what you are doing in the opening, you'll learn a lot of basics from that app. Dr. Wolf is an application that's created by chess.com. Okay, 800 is not a new, it's not really new. 800 is not really new. Do some tactics. Don't go for cheap gambits. Don't go for cheap gambits. They rarely work. Maybe even if they work, at some point they stop working. Even if they work, maybe you're at rated maybe 1000 and you're using one cheap gambit, destroying everyone. At some point it stop working. So just learn tactics, learn a decent opening. You don't have to memorize 40 lines of theory. You are not a grandmaster. You really don't need it. You don't need it at all. Just learn a decent opening. Just have an idea what you are doing in the opening. And then do tactics. Many games are going to be decided by tactics. Many games are going to be decided by tactics. Try to do tactics every day. Puzzle, I mean. Do puzzles every day. Try to do puzzles every day. And in some cases, if you notice you miss, maybe you usually miss checkmate in 3 a lot. Maybe you usually miss checkmate in 3 a lot. You can go to chess. I don't know if chess.com have it. I think they have it. But I'm sure of Lichess. You can go to Lichess, go to puzzle teams. You can select checkmate in 3. And you just train yourself on spotting checkmate in 3 and all of that. If there's any checkmate that you usually miss, maybe you usually miss the hooks checkmate, and that's an advanced checkmate. Maybe you miss the back rank checkmate a lot, or maybe you miss some tactics attached to the back rank checkmate. You can go to Lichess, select puzzle team, choose back rank checkmate, and you 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 see some amazing puzzles to work with. So no liver. Maybe fried liver. Is fried liver really a bad opening? Is fried liver really a bad opening? I don't think so. I don't think it is a bad opening. I don't think the fried liver is a bad opening, but you might end up not winning. You might not. You might end up not winning because of the opening. You might end up not winning because of the opening, but you might end up still winning because of the opening. I will not categorize fried liver as one of those bad opening. Let me an example of those bad opening is this gambit. What do they call it? The England gambit. The England gambit, very aggressive gambit. But if your opponent knows what they are doing, you are just in trouble. You are in serious trouble if your opponent knows what they are doing. So those are the kind of gambit I'm talking about. Yeah, Dr. Wolf, I don't. As an 800 rated player, I think you already know. You're already familiar with how the pieces moves and some rules of chess. So maybe you really don't need the Dr. Wolf. But maybe Lead Chess. If you're not a premium member, Lead Chess will be really helpful. You can do unlimited puzzles there. Let's go here. What's going on here? Some interesting stuff is going on here. Opponent is in the business of pushing pawns. Tempted to push pawn forward, doesn't seem to do anything. Let's go here. Okay, I should be looking at moves like this. Opponent strikes. I'm looking at going here. What's my opponent doing like this? And I just blundered a pawn. Opponent was playing the worst kind of chess ever, and I just blundered a pawn to it. Okay, let's do this and try to bring a rook over here. Let's try to bring a rook over here. Set up something here. And maybe giving up that pawn not as bad, not too bad. Just maybe not too bad. Maybe not too bad. I'm tempted to sack here and then come in here. Though it doesn't work. Let's do this. Let's try to pile up. Bring double pieces there. Let's lock the center. We are attacking over here. Let's make sure our opponent cannot attack us. I'm looking at this check. Maybe opponent comes back here. Let's see what opponent is up to. Playing a move like this doesn't work because there's a pin there. So I can capture here with check. This bishop is looking at its own pawn. I'm tempted to give this check. Doesn't seem to do nothing. I feel like giving this check. And then coming in here, capturing there. Let's calculate that. I capture here. My opponent comes here. And then I come here with a check. Where's the king going? The king can go there. Because the king can go there, position is not looking too sweet. Just because the king can go there. Alright, let's go here first. I'm threatening to capture here now. Oh my goodness, opponent just blundered. Okay. I was about to jubilate. I'm looking at this check and then coming here with check, but the king will be escaping here. And even if I come here with check, the king would be escaping via this square. Hmm. So let's say I sack here. Let's say I sack here, opening captures here, and then I come in here with a check. Let's sack here. Let's sack here. I think I buy that move. I think I'm buying that. If my opponent captures here, I'm looking at this check already, but I'm also looking at capturing this way. Let's say I go for this check. Opponent is going to play a move like this. Then I go for this check. Okay, let's say I capture here, and I'm threatening to just come here with checkmate. What if opponent plays a move like this? Do I still have this check? Isn't the king escaping? Let's go for this check. I think I love this check. Blocking with the queen. I'll be sad. Okay, I don't expect them to do that. I expect them to block with the knight. Let's say I give a check here. Where's the king going? Okay, I'm tempted to give a check here. That I'm not finding, I'm not seeing a knockout blow. It's painful. What if I go here? Can't my opponent capture this way? They can't. Would I be happy to see them capture this way? I would. So if I capture here, my opponent cannot capture here, so they capture here, and then I come in here. I'm giving back material in a way I don't want, in a way I really do not want. That's a checkmate threat on the board. Opponent has this move. Opponent has this move, taking away all kinds of checkmate threat from me. Nah, I can't trade queens. I've gone too far. I can't trade queens. Come too far. I can't be doing that. So where am I hopping into? Knight is so slow. Of my bishop. The way I bring my bishop into the attack. I think I would like to land a knight here. Oh my goodness, I'm running out of time. I'm also running out of time. I sacrifice the rook and I have nothing. I have absolutely nothing. Opponent has to be careful. Moving this rook away just drops this rook. Part of the reason I play this move because I realize my opponent might want to move this rook somewhere. Okay. Wow. 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 Opponent has good defense. Opponent has a very good. Looks like I'm planning to play this, but I have nothing there. I have absolutely nothing there. Okay, but maybe that move allows me this. Just maybe hitting this. I have 23 seconds. That's too small. That's too small. Where's this going? Maybe it can go here. Hmm. went there. I love this check, does nothing. Also love this check, which absolutely does nothing as well. Which does absolutely nothing as well. My opening trade. I think for the cost of a pawn, I have for the cost of a piece, I have 3 pawns. All my pawns are on the dark squares. I'm going to lose on time. That's a sad thing. I'm going to lose on time. Even though this is going to be a very difficult position for my opponent to win, but block situation is not my biggest ally here. Time situation here is not my biggest ally. 11 seconds. Can I get anything out of this? If I could get behind the pawn, maybe I have something. I'm not getting behind the pawn. There's no way I'm getting behind the pawns. Are we going to see a sack? Moment I thought we are going to see a sack. 3 seconds. 3 seconds. Okay, I've been cornered now. I have been cornered. I have been cornered now. Wow. That was amazing. Sacrifice a rook and lost. French defense. I searched 2 opening, Fried River and French. Okay. The French defense is also one of my best opening. I still play the French defense up till now. Although I have to improve on my French defense. My French defense is very rusty and very problematic sometimes. Guys, I've been on a losing streak. I've been losing. Can't beat anybody. That sacrifice from me, maybe reckless, or maybe the follow-up attack, I didn't find some precise move, maybe. Or maybe the attack was just reckless. Opponent's already looking at pawns. Opponent's already eyeing my pawn. Looks like opponent can grab here, but I think I'm grabbing here. When I get it to this check, I'm just going to remove that. I'm going to remove that if it happens. So what if my opponent plays a move like this, trying to hit my... Okay. I wanted to say that's not looking like a nice move. Let's do this. My opponent goes here now, I think it's just a mistake because their rook is going to be trapped at the end of the lines. And that's exactly what they went for. And their rook is trapped. And they resigned. And they resigned. What opening would you suggest for a beginner? You know, I would love to as you ask that question, I would love to start suggesting openings and suggesting openings. But you need to check your style. What is your playing style? Like for me, when I was a beginner, but I would say maybe Scotch game, just a simple game. There's no tactics you should worry too much about straight out of the opening. You get yourself some games and try to play something. I would say Scotch game, but if you are the type of player that loves attacking, sacrifices, and all of those aggressive stuff, maybe the Scotch game is not for you. Maybe you can try the Scotch Gambit. Maybe you can try the Scotch Gambit. But as a beginner, I played the Scotch game until I was around 1-7. Blind attacks. Yes, I played the Scotch Gambit and Scotch game, not the Scotch Gambit, the Scotch game until I was around 1-7 before I started playing something else. And the reason I stopped playing Scotch is not because I didn't like the Scotch game anymore. It was because I hated facing the Caro-Kann defense. So I just wanted to learn something else. So I just learned the Queen's Gambit just to avoid the Caro-Kann defense altogether. Let's get another game rolling. Let me check the tournament so that I don't miss. Okay, someone is challenging us. Let's give him some games. This guy wants to beat me up. The guy wants to beat me up. Guy is interested in beating me up. Not too sure what's going on here in the opening. I'm not too sure what's going on in the opening here. But let's see. I guess we are going to find out. Okay, I'm looking at pushing pawn forward, grab, grab. Can't be bad. Can't be bad. But maybe my opponent pushes forward. Okay, they don't push forward. They just did that. Not a move I'm a big fan of. I'm not a big fan of that move. And a move I should respect, I guess. That's a move I should respect. Let's go here. I'm trying to remove my knight if they don't my bishop if they don't capture. If I had brought my bishop here, my opponent captures this pawn. I don't want to lose this pawn. So that's why I'm playing this move, trying to create a square for my bishop. So if my opponent doesn't capture the bishop now, I'm going to move the bishop away. I'm going to say, bro, I gave you the chance to capture the bishop, but my opponent took the chance. My opponent doesn't waste chances. He doesn't waste chances. I'm looking at hopping in here. I'm looking at hopping in here. Doesn't seem to do anything. Let's just go back. Okay, this is 3 minutes, guys. I need to play fast. Need to play fast, fast, fast. Opponent is trying so hard to open up the board. I can see the desperation. But I'm not going to capture here. This bishop is sad. This bishop is sad. Let them keep being sad. Let them keep being sad. Let them keep being sad pieces. Let's go here. Opponent is going to likely going to okay. Thought they were going to hit me with that some moves there. Let's go here. I'm setting up some attack here. It doesn't work. If my opponent captures push pawn forward. I'm looking at this sacrifice. You capture. I come here with check. Pick this up. Can't be bad. Can't be bad. Can't be bad. Oh my goodness. Opponent just blundered something drastic. I'm looking at this check. But my opponent is going to come here. But if they go here, I just deliver checkmate. So they are going to come here. And then I come here with a check before I pick this up. Let's go here. Right. Should be looking at pushing pawns forward. Let's say I push pawn forward. What should I expect from my opponent? If you attack me, I'm going here. Oh my goodness. That's checkmate. That's checkmate. That's checkmate. That's checkmate. That's checkmate. Dark Fortune, yes, I remember you. My name was Handful. Was a handful. Yes, I remember you. I remember you, Dark Fortune. You had to take the bishop. You had to take with the bishop. Mm. Taking with the bishop makes some difference there. Does it? Well, I don't know. A win is a win. Let's get to that game. My opponent still wants a game. If you are watching, you want to play me, now is the time. Send a challenge. Make sure it is unrated. I've played this guy in the morning. I played this guy in the morning when I was not streaming. So I guess he wants to pay me back. He wants a payback. Because that game was one-sided. So my opponent is back for the revenge. Should have captured here. Let's grab here. Oh my goodness, what was I thinking? Playing some baby moves there. Some very babyish moves there. Let's go here. The moment my opponent plays a move like this, they are just in trouble. Just before I finish completing my statement, you see this pawn. You see this pawn. Before you push it, you always want to watch out. Want to watch out to make sure it's a safe move. You see this move, and you always want to think to you want always want to think about it before going for it, because it usually weakens this diagonal, and all of a sudden, before you know, a check from nowhere comes up, and you are losing a piece or something. Let's go again. If you took the pawn with the queen against me, I would just be up a piece. Well, there's no humiliation there. You are just going to learn. I'm not going to humiliate you. It's just going to be a game. I've lost to 500 rated players here. And you are rated to 800. You are just going to learn. You are going to learn. There's no humiliation there. Watch me play against 2-5 and see me get destroyed. I also get destroyed by these players too. Okay. I'm looking at this. Let's do this. Let's try to trade their bishop. The bishop de fianchetto. I think I'm happy to trade it. And I'm happy with this trade because it allows my knight to land here. So not a trade I'm too sad about. Let's grab here. Opponent wants to land a piece here. I'm going to stop that. I'm going to say stop evil piece. Don't land into my position. Do not land into my position. I'm looking at hopping a knight here. Okay, opponent is going there. Not sure I'm up for that. Not sure that's something I want. Okay, opponent captures. I love this pin, but the pin that does nothing. That's a pin that does nothing. Okay, now I'm tying that down. Okay, for a moment I thought I was tying that down. Maybe I was. I'm looking at going there, but my opponent just traps my piece. I don't think I want that. I'm looking at going here, landing a check here. All right, let's go here. I'd love to land a check here. I wish I could land a knight here. Wish I could land a knight here. That move looks bad. Maybe not bad enough. Let's go here. Okay, now that's bad. I think that's bad. I captured here. This knight is overloaded. The knight is overloaded. Opponent captures that way. Opponent grabs a pawn on their way out. Can't be bad. Can't be bad. I am tempted to play a move like this. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work. Let's land a knight here. This particular game, our opponent is doing very well. Opponent is doing very well in this one. Go away. Go away. I'll have to pass pawns. Position is really not easy to play. Position is still not easy to play. Oh my goodness, opponent is threatening this. Let's move here. Opponent is threatening that. I wanted to push this pawn forward. A very good looking move. Then I pause and think, what is my opponent going to do? You always want to do that. You always want to do that. My opponent has a very good chance of winning this one. Or can they? Pushing this pawn too far might be a problem. Pushing this pawn too far might be a problem. I have to be careful with your pass pawns. If my opponent succeed in pushing the pawn far enough, they might be chilling. Okay, Maybe they wanted me to capture here. Was that bad? Did I worry? What's that move? Let's grab this. Now he trade is forced and I have to pass pawns on the flank. Opponent is in trouble. Looking at pushing. Okay. I want to keep gaining tempos on this. Alright, that's a knight. That's a knight. Opponent wants to flag me now. Alright, with an extra knight, I think this should be a game. Oh my goodness. I have to strike. Oh my god. I know I have to strike. If I don't strike, I'm in trouble. There's one pawn break like that I really haven't mastered. I don't want my opponent to hit me with it. Now this is checkmate. That's checkmate. Wow. The demonic demon. That's an amazing game from you. How do you challenge? No, it's not Lee chess. It's Li. It's Li then chess. Li then chess. Dark Forging, I'm doing very well. How about you? How are you doing today? Hope you are having a very good day. Hope you are having a nice day. Okay. Am I just going to keep playing this guy until tomorrow? Let's play somebody else. Let's play somebody else. Guys, if you are watching, you are yet to smash that like button. Help me smash that like button. It goes a long way, you won't know. Help me smash the like button. Is this guy not online? Is this guy not online? Or maybe he wants to use the white pieces. Let's do some Queen's Gambit business here. This variation is tough. You know that. I know this variation of the Queen's Gambit can be really off. Plenty is going for an aggressive line. I'm not interested in having an isolated pawn. That's why I captured an isolated pawn. I don't think I'm interested in. If I had captured here, I'll have an isolated pawn sitting here. Okay, opponent might want to pin me here. That's looking sweet. That's looking sweet, but I'm not going to allow it. Okay, the moment I thought that's what we are going to experience here. Let's hit the evil queen. Let's say there, evil queen, please go away. Evil queen, I mean it when I say go away. I really do mean it. Please go away. Is the evil queen trapped? Nah, nah, nah. The queen has a square, sadly. Let's go here. That move feels sad. The move feels bad. Is it bad? Let's do this. Okay. The move is not as bad as I would like it to be, sadly. Okay. And tempted to play moves like this. But let's hop in here first. Ask questions there. Ask serious questions. This queen is really not comfortable. I know that for sure. That queen is not comfortable there. Queen is not comfortable. Do I want to capture here? I don't think so. My opponent is looking at playing a move like this, or maybe they just give up the exchange, or maybe they strike me with a move like this first. Okay. Now I'm looking at okay, and now I'm looking at a move like this, opening up an attack here. Can't be bad while also attacking this. What if my okay, I'm hitting this? Okay, opponent can go there. Let's do this. I don't know if it works, but it should work. Should be a good move. It should be a good move. The queen is under attack, although they can choose to sacrifice. Okay, that's a free queen. That's a free queen. My opponent just folded under the pressure, but we capture here, we check first. Then we capture the queen. My opponent just folded under the pressure. Under the pressure, they just fold. Okay, and he resigns. I've sent a friend request. All right, I will accept it. Guys, let me quickly check this tournament out. Let me quickly check this tournament out. When is it starting? Is it 7 or 7:30? Let's join the tournament, or let's be on the tournament page so we don't miss it. Okay, to be starting 7:30. So people are already joining now. That's one good thing with attacks. When you have attack coming in, your opponents there's a good chance of your opponent making a mistake. There's a good chance of your opponent making a mistake. Okay. Clairvoyant, I guess I'll play you again, but let's play this guy. Let's play this beginner. Let's play this beginner. Let's try to play everyone we can. Okay. Beginner just joined the joinchess.com some days ago. So maybe beginner is just a beginner. Beginner is likely just a I thought I castled. Oh my goodness. I thought I castled. Oh, this big okay. Oh, my opponent is copying my moves. Doesn't know that move is not good. We have to lock the board up. We can't afford to trade that way. Oh, what am I doing? Why am I mouse sleeping like this? That's some unhealthy amount of mouse sleep, guys. That's an unhealthy amount of mouse sleep. I have a threat of going here if my opponent is not paying attention. But I believe they are paying attention. Let's capture here just to make sure this weakness remains a weakness. Just to make sure the weakness remains a weakness. Let's push this pawn forward. Trying to use this pawn as my own. That's what I'm trying to do. Let's push the pawn forward again. Oh my, okay. I thought my opponent has to move. They don't. My opponent understand this game really well. They understand that there is a pin here. Uh, that's some strong 400 rated player there. That's a strong 400 rated player. All right, now my opponent just made a sad mistake. I'm looking at this check. Where's the king going? I think they have to block and I just capture. That's one. Let's say I give this check. If the king goes here, I come here with a check. No. What if I just go for this instead? What if I just go for this instead? Let's go here. Opponent might just move away. Okay. Opponent strikes that way. Alright, I think I want to play this move. What if I just capture that? What if I just capture that? Let's capture it. Let's simply go back here. Oh my goodness, guys. This guy just pinned me. This guy just pinned me. Oh my god. This guy has some potentials. This guy has some potentials. 500 rated player playing like this. It's everything and impressive. It's everything and also impressive. Just impressive. Although I think the position is still winning for me. Looks like I'm eyeing this pawn, but I'm not eyeing it. Just setting up some discovered attack. This beginner played very well. There is no fault in his play. There's really no fault in his play here. Oh, I should have just gone for this pawn. I've just gone for this pawn. Opponent might end up flagging me, guys. This is crazy. This is pure crazy. And this is just crazy. Wow. What a 400 rated player. What a 400 rated player we have here. Let's lock in and win this game. Our opponent seems to have a decent idea of what they are doing here. That's setting up stalemate. Okay, it's not. The king can go back. How do you join the tournament? Go to chess.com community club. Join chess.com community club. You see the link. You see the tournament there. Just join chess.com community club. You see the link to the tournament there. Okay. like my network is at it. Okay, maybe not. That 400 rated player, I don't know what to say. That's a really strong 400 rated player. That's a very strong 400 rated player. Okay, draw by insufficient material. I don't even know if I want to play him again. Don't know if I want to play him again. Let's give him one more game. Let's see if we are actually playing a 400 rated player, or maybe a smurf, or maybe a smurf account. Let's see if we are playing a smurf account or a re 4. I don't know. There's no way that's a re 400. A 400 that good. 400 that good. Okay, that's a move. Opponent is going to capture here. Capture there, I guess. All right, and let's do this. Looks like I might end up losing a pawn. Let's just play fast so we don't get flagged this time around. I think my opponent messed up the tactics there. The evil piece wants to hop in here. I don't like it to hop in there, but looks like I can't really do much about that. So if it wants to hop in, be my guest. If they want to grab here, be my guest. If that's what you want, be my guest. Let's go here. I just want to make sure I don't lose a pawn if my opponent decides to capture there. So now I don't lose a pawn. I'm tempted to push pawn forward. Looks like I can't. Let's do this. I wanted to push the pawn forward, but if I had done that, I just lose my rook, which I don't think I'm interested in losing. What do I capture here? Let's capture this and then go here. Piling up here. Was going here better? Probably does nothing. Let's go here. Looks like I'm attacking this, but I'm not. I'm not attacking it. Going here feels like a good move, but probably doesn't do good. Okay. For a moment, it feels like I'm threatening all kinds of stuff there. Let's go here. Let's just go here. Opponent understanding of this game is crazy. It's crazy. Opponent is doing very well and keeping up with the time. This is not this. There's no way this is a 400. Keeping up with the time. I don't expect any 400 to keep. I don't think I'm playing as too slow for a 400 to keep up with the pace against me. I don't think I'm playing that slow. I do not think so. All right. I feel like doing this doesn't work. Push forward. When I do this, okay, it doesn't get a trap. I really want to get a trap. Not getting a trap. Opponent is even trying to flag me again. Oh my goodness. I have a slightly better position, but opponent is doing a good job trying to flag me. Hmm. Wow, wow, wow. I'm getting flagged, guys. No, who am I? What am I playing against? Anyway, I knew what I was playing against. I just thought, got flagged. No way I'm playing this guy. Except I know what's your rating. I'm not playing you. I'm not playing you. I need to know what I'm playing against. I need to know what I'm playing against. If I'm playing a 1-5, a 1000 rated player, or what am I playing against? There's no way I'm playing you. Let me have an idea what I'm playing against. Let's have an idea. He's beating 1-4 rated players, so he's definitely not a 400. Definitely not a 400. Right. Good game against you. Good game against you. I really don't like playing new account one, and it appears that I'm playing a small account, so I think I'll pass. I think I've had enough already. I'll pass. I think now I'm just going to pass. Oh my goodness. Guys, let me quickly get water. All right, let me check. Let me send you the link. Let me send you the link to the tournament. I'm going to paste the link to the tournament. Yeah. First, you need to join the community club. You have to join the community club. First, you have to join the club. Let me copy the link to the tournament and send to you. Beginner Martins, you are not a beginner. I'm not interested in playing you. You are not a beginner. If you are a beginner, I would love to see what I'm playing against. Let me have a rating range behind my mind. Because I think I'm playing a one. I think I was playing a 400, but that's not a 400. But then I thought, okay, maybe not a 400, maybe an 800. But that's really not an 800. That's not an 800. So I want to have an idea what I'm playing against. I want to have an idea what I'm playing against. I would love to say I shouldn't accept any challenge from any beginner. All right, I joined the club already. Okay, I'll send you the link now. I'll paste the link on in the chat. I'll paste heartbreaking, I guess. That's why I take some of those new challenges. That's why I take it. But when you are faced with new accounts, when you are playing new accounts, expect a lot. Expect a lot. Expect a lot. Is it lagging? That's the link to the tournament. You can join the tournament now. Is it lagging? Let me try my let me try my other device. Let me try my other MiFi. My other 5G device. Is it alright now? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Shh. Let's see if this other device work. Let's see. I just switched now. I just switched to the other internet. Let's see. Hopefully this one is going to carry the stream seamlessly. Hopefully this one is going to carry the stream. Lost from light. Lost from light. Lost from light. How is the stream now? Is it still lagging? I I guess not. Okay, let's play some some chess 960. Let's get some games and play some chess 960. No, it isn't. Okay, I think this one the network is good. Yeah. Hopefully it remains that way. Hopefully it remains that way. Is that a challenge? Okay, that's a challenge from Grand Miner. Let's take the challenge. I'm going for the French. The French defense is only what I have. I have nothing else. Right. Okay, I would love to go for it. Okay, stream is way better now. Hopefully it keeps being better. Let's cancel. The problem with this other network is that the stream can end anytime. That's one problem with the other network. Although generally, sometimes it's usually just bad as well. Usually just bad. But sometimes the stream just end without any notification on anything. Or you know it, your stream is ending. Blunder the position away. Blunder. Oh my goodness. Okay. Opponent has to be careful now. Because I'm trying to just do this and this. I already blundered a pawn. I already blundered a piece. I mouse slipped a piece. I mouse slipped a piece. Wanted to push pawn forward. Then I mouse slip my knight. Alright. Let's go here. Don't think I mind. Okay. Opponent is still hopping in here. Okay, they don't. Let's do this. I want to push pawn forward. Looks like a move I would love to play. Maybe my opponent strikes this way. Let's see what they play. Let's see what he's going to play. Alright, now we strike this way. Like I won't sack a piece for 2 pawns and still be winning. Because mind you, I already blundered something. I already blundered something. I already blundered a full piece. It's not lagging again, alright. That's really good. That's really good. Let's grab here. Looks like I'm attacking this. Okay, let's do this. Opponent is simply waiting for me to bring the attack on. Opponent is saying, bro, just bring your attack. I'm tempted to capture here, but it opens up lines towards my king, so I'm not going to do that. Because of that reason, that's why I'm not going to do that. I would have loved to capture here. If my opponent had castle, I would have captured here. But because they have not castled, that's not the move I want to play right now. I want to land the knight here. Let's land the knight here. That knight is just a dragon. How are they kicking me away? Although they have a knight, so maybe they can maneuver the knight somehow. Me away. I'd love to put a piece here. I wish I could bring my queen into the game like this. Player might be thinking of sacking something. I want to open up the center of the board. Let's do this. I want to do this so my queen can. Okay, my queen can't even go there. Yes, I saw that coming from a mile away. Actually, did saw that coming. Sacking the piece. Sometimes when you have the advantage, you want to hold on to it. Grand minor. Sacking the piece, you still have the advantage. You still have the advantage, but advantage is no longer as big as it used to be. Sacking the exchange. Though my position is still really terrible. My position is still terrible. I can't. My pieces are not really mobile. Opponent wants to do this. Oh, that's what I thought. How did I miss that? I thought you just wanted to do this. I missed that. I missed that. Let's do this. I'd like to bring something here. Maybe bring a rook here. Let's bring a rook here. Okay, opponent is interested in that pawn. Okay, that's what I thought for a brief moment. I thought they were interested in the pawn. Looking like maybe they are not. Trading queens, trading pieces is not what something I should be doing here. I can't sit down and wait for my opponent to attack me. But maybe I can. Maybe I can just sit down. Since they are running out of time, maybe I can actually just sit down, wait for them to attack me. Maybe that's something I can actually afford to do. I'm tempted to do that, but it doesn't work. No, I should have gone here. I was afraid of my opponent coming here and piling up here. They don't have nothing there. Okay, they have that. Let's go here. Grand Miner is likely going to lose on time. Likely going to lose on time. My opponent is setting up anything serious. I don't think so. Opponent has a pawn that is running. Okay, my opponent forgot about my queen. That was a nice comeback from me. That was a nice comeback. That was just an incredible comeback. That was an amazing comeback. That was an amazing comeback. After pasting the opening link and opening the link, there are two things that come daily and live. No, you wait for some time. After pasting the link, wait for some time. Was it not this link I pasted? Let me paste it here and see. Let's paste it. Let's paste it here and see. When you open the link, wait for some time. It's going to take you to the tournament. You see the tournament. You see daily new games and the tournament. Yes, it's the link. The link is correct. The link is correct. Okay. Let's see if we can get one 960. Chess 960. Let's see if we can play one chess 960 before the tournament starts. Grand Minor, good game. Good game to you. Played very well. When you have the Grand Minor, when you have the advantage, most time you want to hold on to your advantage. Except maybe you are going to simplify it into a completely winning end game. But by giving up the exchange, you reduce your advantage and you let me back into the game. You let me back into the game. You don't want to give back the advantage like that. You don't want to give back the advantage like that. Oh, it's set to unrated. I guess that's why I'm not getting paired. Let's make it rated, please. Let's get paired. Let's play some chess 960 chaos. Okay, you want to try the link again, alright? You didn't even pause to think. Oh my goodness, I can't even capture there. What am I doing? I can't capture there because my queen, I just lose my queen. Can you imagine? Imagine a very sad position like that. My opponent could have captured there. I'm messing the game up, guys. I'm messing the game up. Okay, I think I can castle now. I can't even do that. Position is crazy. Position is crazy. I'm just losing a rook. I can't even do this because my opponent is going to capture with check. And then capture this. Hmm. Already lost. Completely lost. I am completely lost. Completely lost. Oh, my opponent captured here. Okay, thought he could. And this looks like I'm threatening some smothered checkmate. I'm threatening some smothered checkmate, but there is none. Oh, this move looks good, but it does nothing. If my opponent just carelessly move their knight, move their bishop, that's when they get in trouble. But I don't expect them to carelessly do that. I'm trying to encourage them to capture here, which they are not going to do. Okay, let's castle here. Let's go eye some pawns here. I think it's high time I move this away where it gets trapped. High time to move it away. Let's target that pawn. Okay, where am I going now? Where am I going? I know I don't really have moves. Let's go back here. About this sad position. Am I getting back? I'm down 4 points of material. Looks like that would just be a dream. Okay, now that's a piece. Opponent just give me a piece. Opponent just gave me a piece. So they are still winning. They are still up 1 point of material. They are still up the exchange, but there's a kind of blow that gives to you. It gives you this kind of blow of thinking you are no longer winning, even though you are completely winning. But I want to land my knight here. Can't be bad. That can't be bad. I would love to do this, but I can't. I would love to move here. Okay, I think I can. I can move here. If my opponent sacks here, I capture here. Check. But I'm losing on time. Sadly, I'm losing on time. Sadly, I'm going to lose on time. I'm going to lose on time. I was able to make some nice comeback here. I was able to make a good comeback here, but time is not my biggest ally. Time is not my biggest ally here. Oh, ho, 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 ho. All right. That's GG's. That's GG's. Tournament will be starting in 5 minutes. Let me join the tournament. Let me quickly use the restroom. I'll be back very soon. Let's use the bathroom. Should I try to win the tournament? I don't know. I'm bored. You can't win the tournament. You can't win it. There's no way. You can't win it. Except maybe you are not rated 2000. If you are rated 2000, just go and rest. There's no way you are winning that tournament. You can't win the tournament. I am over 2,000 though. I just don't play a lot online. If you're around 2-1, your chances of winning the Freestyle Friday is really slim. Is very slim. There are some 2-5 rated players that will be playing in the tournament. There are some 2-3. There are some, in some cases, you see some 2-7. You see some 2-7 players playing in it. Like you see some of them, they are really underrated in this Freestyle Friday. You see someone that is rated 2-6. Yes, you can see this guy now that is rated 1-9 now in the Freestyle Friday. He's rated 2-6 in Blitz Chess. Okay. This one is rated 2-5 in Blitz Chess and it's rated 1-9 on title in Freestyle. Freestyle Chess. This one is rated 2-7 in Bullet and is rated 1-9 in Freestyle. So you can see the top list. How are you going to beat all of these guys? This is another 2-6. That is another 2-6. This one is another 2-4, 2-6. Okay, this is another 2-6 Bullet. Oh, wow. This one is 2-4. Ah. You cannot casually come and win this tournament. That's something I can assure you of. Shama, you cannot casually come and win this tournament. You can't. You can't casually say I'm going to win this tournament and win it. Nah. That tournament, there's a lot of strong field there. Except you are a very strong player and have been disguising. Except you have a very strong player and have been disguising. You just can't come and just win the tournament like that. A lot of strong players are playing in it. A lot of strong players are playing in it. Okay, have I joined? I think I have joined. To make matters worse is freestyle chess. You said maybe you used to practice freestyle chess. Freestyle chess is just pure chaos. Pure chaos. Was I able to win this one? Okay. Maybe I would have won this one. I almost turned the game around. I almost turned the game around. Tournament is starting in 33 seconds. And in this tournament, even when I'm playing a 1,000 rated player, I can't even say for sure I'm winning. I can't say for sure that I would win the game. All right, let's go here. What's going on here? What's going on? Okay, let's go for the center. I'm playing a 1-1. Playing a 1,100 rated player. There are some skills. There are some skill. Yeah, let's go here. Maybe my opponent is going to hop in here, try to capture here. That's what they're going for. Right. But I've loved to see my opponent capture here, but they are refusing to do that. Instead, they are giving me a pawn here. Let's hop in here. That can't be bad. Looks like I'm threatening this, but I'm threatening nothing. This knight is doing a good job here. Okay, my opponent is pushing me away immediately. Not a move I like. Let's go back. I'm looking at going here next. Maybe we get pushed again. I don't think I want to see my opponent capture there now. Alright, let's go here now. You can't push me. I'm hitting a queen. I'm hitting this knight. So maybe we are going to see a trade. Ooh. For a moment, I thought I'm winning something here. tempted to ignore. I'm tempted to ignore and just capture here. But my opponent captures here. And then I can capture here and then capture here. I think that should be okay. I think that should be okay. Let's go crazy, yeah? Let's go crazy on this part of the board. I would love to bring my rook here. I wish I'm not castling. Okay. All right. The castle actually give me some space. So maybe not a very sad castling. Maybe not a very sad one. I'm looking at pushing this pawn forward first before I push forward. So that when I push pawn forward here, my opponent won't be interested in pushing here. All right. Have I blundered? Let's say I go here, my opponent goes here, I capture, opponent captures, I have nothing. Let's go back. What if opponent push forward? Can I capture once? Oh my goodness. Opponent is ruining my king side already. Position is not looking too sweet. Is castling a good option here? Maybe. But if I had castle, I think my king would be here and it would have been checkmate. Very sad kind of checkmate. Now I don't think I can. Okay, now I can no longer castle because my king is on this square. Talk about a crazy chess. Now I can no longer castle. You didn't get paired. Are you doing something else? Hmm. Are you doing something else? Let's do this. I'll be happy to see my opponent capture. But if they don't capture, do I really want to capture? If you don't capture and push forward, that's a pawn. Or maybe I just push forward. Just let things be. I would love to play this move. Okay. Oh, I can't even do that. Can't do that. My opponent is threatening check here, and it's a very dangerous check. It's a very dangerous check. Because if I had capture here and my opponent plays a check like this, I'll be forced to block with my queen and checkmate follows. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm looking at capturing here. But my opponent, okay, doesn't have this check. I'm looking at capturing there. I'm looking at capturing here and then bringing a rook here, trying to deliver checkmate here. Something I'm considering. Let's say I capture here. Let's do this first. My opponent is actually thinking of playing moves like this, and I won't be able to capture because my king is pinned. So what if we go here? That was a pawn, bro. Oh, what if I castle the other way? Can I castle the other way? I can't castle there. Hmm. Let's do this. If I could castle here, I think I'm going there. Not the kind of castle I would love to do, but the chaos on the board is too much, guys. Chaos on my king side is too much, and now my opponent is dropping the chaos. Don't think I have issues about that. Let's push forward. Let's castle. Guys, talk about a sad position. This is an example of one. This is an example of what is called a sad position. Right, that's a rook. That's a rook. Guys, I'm getting destroyed by this 1-1. I am getting destroyed by this 1-1. Oh my. Chess 960 is crazy, guys. Talking about crazy chess. This is what is called crazy chess. Opponent should have kept pushing pawns. If they had kept pushing pawns, their chances of winning is so huge. Chances of winning is so huge. Can I flag? Thank goodness. Wow. Guys, this is a 1000 rated player. I couldn't even win. I couldn't win. Oh my god. Couldn't even beat the 1000 rated player. S960 is crazy. Very crazy. I've gotten paired for round 2. What do I start with? What do I start with? Let's take space on the center of the board. I need to find a way to bring my queen into the game. I'll probably be down a point because I didn't get paired. But you gain some other point. You gain some advantage by not getting paired. I guess you get to play a weaker opponent. Who am I playing? A 1-9. That means this guy is rated maybe around 2-7 in other chess. Let's just go here. Let's not worry too much about what is rated, what is not. Alright, looks like my queen joins the game like this. This move looks good, except it doesn't really do much. I'm threatening this. My opponent should see it. That's a move I think my opponent should spot. Problem here is that the pieces are not coordinated the way I want them to be. Opponent can play a move like this. And while I would love to go for this check, there's just no check there. There is no check there. Let's say we go for this check, trade, and then I capture here. What am I gaining with that? My opponent is threatening to just castle on the next move. Let's go here. Okay, if I could still castle here. Alright, for a moment I thought the castling was not going to be that way. Let's do this. I want to do a rook lift. I want to do a rook lift. Position is very sad. It's not a happy position. The position I fancy that much. So my opponent's queen is sad, but my opponent can play a move like this, bring their queen into the game. That's something they can do, and I'm still a lot of move away from castling. The moment okay, maybe I just do this. If my opponent captures, I just go here. Am I getting myself trapped? Guys, I've gotten myself trapped, 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 trapped. I have gotten trapped. I have gotten trapped. My queen can't go anywhere now. Can you imagine how my queen got trapped? Maybe this guy is a 2-6 or something. Guys, that's how my queen got trapped. That's how my queen got trapped. Oh, that's a free rook. That's a free rook. Is my opponent going to find it? Paint pieces only gives you an illusion of defense. Opponent doesn't find it, but I don't think they need it. They do not need it to win the game. They don't need it to win the game. Can I just lock the board up? Let's do this. Suspend my opponent wants to give a check, yeah? I really wish I do not have to trade and just lock the board up somehow. I want to see who I'm playing. 2-6 bullet, 2-5 blitz. Alright. So I have a fortress here. I do not. Let's go here. I do not have a fortress. I don't think so. Opponent can actually create a pass pawn. That's what they are going for. Let's resign. Let's save ourselves the torture. Resign. Save ourselves the torture and just resign. Okay, let's see which game is going on. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Look at that checkmate. That's just a beautiful checkmate. Someone rated 2-3 in this tournament. I think the person should just win. I think the person has a very good chance of winning the game, winning the tournament. I think the highest rated player in the tournament will be at that 2-3. That's what's going on here. Okay. I think white rook has to sacrifice itself for the pawn, but the game might still be winning for for white. White has to sacrifice the rook, and I think they might still be winning. Okay, you have to capture here first. Oh, okay. They really want to make sure the king goes far, really far, really far. Okay, now they are blocking. Why did they allow that? Why? Okay, he has this move. He has this move. He has it. Okay, the game ended in a draw. Okay, I just got paired. I got paired with someone. Okay, I thought I got paired with a 1-6. If you are playing a 1-6, you should know you are playing someone very strong. Might get it with this move. This is a fight for the center. Okay, we didn't get it with that. Maybe I do this. Just fianchetto, have something that looks like a normal position on the board. Let's do this. I think my opponent wants to hop in here, and I will just have no defense against this. So let's not allow. Getting distracted. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is a sad position now. Oh, Chess 960 is brutal. Let's stay away from this pin. That pin is looking dangerous. Let's go here. This is a move I'm looking at. Doesn't seem to do anything at the moment. That's hopping a knight here. Oh, I just dropped the pawn. My opponent is considering it. They are thinking, is that a pawn? Well, that's just a free pawn. That's a very free pawn. Not just a pawn, but a very free pawn. And the issue with losing this pawn, okay, my opponent doesn't capture. The issue with losing this pawn is that it allows this knight to hop in here. I don't like to see the knight here. My opponent wants to trade pieces. I capture here, opponent captures this way. Something my opponent wants. Uh, Position is lost. Position is completely lost. Position is completely lost. Position is completely lost. I'd love to capture here, but I can't. That's asking for trouble. If I capture here, my opponent can play a move like this, and I'm just in trouble. I'll just be in trouble because this knight is not defended. That's just an illusion of defense. Phew. Oh my goodness, guys. Guys, getting hit with a very nasty pin. A very nasty pin. Can't really do much about it. Can't do much about it. That's checkmate. Wow. Wow. What did I just play against? What was that? What was that game? What was that game? What's my opening highest rating? 1-7. That was just brutality, guys. That was brutality. I just got destroyed. I see a challenge from someone. I'm in a tournament right now, so I can't accept challenges. What's going on here? The game is getting really interesting here. Getting very interesting. Okay, I thought we were going to see a check here or something, and then a move here. Okay, maybe we are seeing this check. This pawn is getting really problematic. The pawn is becoming a menace. That pawn is becoming a menace. A very serious menace. I think we are going to see a move like this. Okay. I think this rook is coming here immediately. Okay, they are going to sack. They are just going to sack for the pawn. They can also sack here. I thought they would sack there. All right. Position looks equal now. Oh, he just dropped that. That's not good. That is not good now. That is not good now. They would love to just push pawn and trade everything, but they can't. Okay, but how are you kicking this king away from this square? Looks like you are not. Looks like you are not. Looks like you are not kicking the king and the game ends in a draw. Wow, that was some amazing game. That was some amazing game. That was an amazing game there. Next round is starting soon. Okay. Thought that was my game because I knew I would be losing that. If that was my game, I would be losing that. Let's do this. Is my opener not there? Or maybe my opponent is studying the position. Is my opponent not there? Your opponent, it's your turn. Make a move. The opponent make a move. Let's get going. Okay, looks like my opponent is not there. Looks like my opponent is not online. I guess that's how I get my second win. Very cheap second win. And that will be 2 out of 4. Or maybe my opponent just comes online and destroy me in a few seconds. That's possible. The opponent just comes online, plays really fast, and I get destroyed. Okay, I guess that's how I get this win. My opponent won't be making a move. And finally, my opponent moved with 6 seconds left on the board, on the clock. Okay, just hoping I don't get destroyed here. Thought I had something there. I have nothing. Thought my queen was looking at this, but my queen is not sitting there. Oh my goodness. I wanted to cancel. Oh my god. Guys, I'm messing the position up. Messing the position up really bad. I just blundered. Thank goodness. My opponent didn't even notice it. I just blundered. Isn't this checkmate? Okay, it's not. This should be checkmate now. Where's the king going? Oh my god. My opponent had the had several chances to destroy me in that game. My opponent had several chances to just win, but they missed it. Alright, because of time. My opponent started the game with 6 seconds and I almost lost. That's 960 is crazy. If this was opposite colored bishop endgame, it would have been equal. Okay, I think it's equal now. Material wise, it is equal. A white bishop is a very sad bishop. That is the definition of a very sad bishop. Okay, maybe they are just going to shuffle the bishop around. Uh oh. Uh oh. Uh oh. They're going to see a move like this and check here. That's okay. Uh oh. Uh oh. Why didn't he take here? Okay, you just want to push pawn. Should have taken here. Not sure why he didn't. Uh oh. That's a trade. That's a trade. Have to avoid. They have to avoid the trade by all means. White is winning. White is winning. Pawn is running. White is winning already. Okay, I've gotten paired again. Let's focus and try to win. Let's focus and try to win. I'm looking at playing this move, just trying to bring my queen out. Okay, let's do this. Looking at hopping here. From the looks of things, that might be a move. Okay, can I hop in here? I think I can. Opponent captures, I just replace it with another piece. I didn't even think twice before moving that. Didn't even think. Oh my goodness, guys. Can you imagine? The good thing is I have the same tactic on the board. That's a good thing. Can you imagine, right? I have exactly the same tactic on the board. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. For a moment, I thought my opponent was going to capture here first. He didn't. Let's do this. I want to hop in here. Put some pin over here. Some very meaningless pin. Okay, I think we have to capture there, don't we? Okay, this is an end game. Let's treat it as an end game. Problem I want to just lock me out. Maybe I should have played a move like this when I had the chance. Yes, I should have. I should have. Maybe it doesn't really matter. Still breaking out. Just making sure I'm not giving up something. I want to slide my other rook here. My opponent has to be careful. Okay. I'm losing this. I even forgot about the fork. Hmm. Forgot about the fork completely. Trying to watch out for forks. Trying to watch out for forks. Oh my goodness. Position is crazy and sad. Now my opponent has a pass pawn I should worry about. Knight is really tricky here. Knight is full of tricks here. Tempted to sack here. Does nothing. I'm looking at coming here and trying to win this pawn. Though good luck winning the pawn. That's what my opponent is saying. Good luck winning the pawn. If he pushes the pawn forward now, maybe I can win it. Maybe I can't. Maybe I can't. Because he might come here with a check first. Maybe I go here. Position is sad and crazy, guys. Ah, my opponent might even play a move like this. Maybe grab here. I don't think I mind that. I don't think I mind that trade. The opponent doesn't do that. My bishop is so out of the game. My bishop is so out of the game. Opponent has this check. I'm picking this bishop pawn up. Am I lagging? Am I lagging, guys? Opponent's time is freezing out. Looks like I'm lagging a little. The opponent is running out of time, but then come 19 seconds. Let's quickly refresh. Can't be lagging now. Oh, I should have done this, I guess. If opponent grabs that, I don't think he's winning. I don't think it's winning. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should have come in here. Maybe I should have come in there. I think I messed it up here. What if I had gone here? I think my opponent plays this move, and I'm forced to come back, and they come back here, and we are just left with the same position. Okay, maybe a draw, not too much of a sad outcome because my opponent was destroying me in that one. Maybe a draw is not too sad, not a sad outcome. And that's a draw. 4.5 out of 5. While I'm struggling to score 5. Struggling to score 2.5 out of 5. Yeah, playing someone strong. What do I do here? Let's try to control the center. Problem could play a move like this, just opening up an attack on my bishop straight up. Okay, they don't do that. Let's do this. With ideas of maybe coming here, Fianchetto the bishop and then castle. Let's play this like it's chess. Even though it looks like it's not chess. Let's go here. Okay, if I castle is just going to be here. Alright. Let's go here. I'm looking at actually putting the knight in somewhat of a natural looking position. Put the knight in a natural looking position, but it doesn't really work because this my bishop would be very sad. So I'm looking at maybe trying to get rid of my bishop if I can. I would have loved to actually put the knight here. Let's go here. I need to always watch out for checks. I think that move I played it in a haste. You always want to watch out for checks. These positions are crazy. These games are crazy. Just crazy. Let's do this. Just support this way. Looking at playing moves like this doesn't seem to do anything aside from help my opponent bring this bishop into the game. So my own bishop is also looking sad. Problem here is if I remove this and maybe capture the knight, my opponent replaces it with a different knight. I also have to watch out for this fork always. I don't think I mind capturing this way. I don't really mind that trade. Now I have to watch out for these guys. I have to watch out for that. I have to watch out for that. I have to watch out for that. That fork. Have I gotten my queen trapped? Guys, I've gotten my queen trapped. Got in my queen trap. Ah, it's my oh my goodness. This chess is just so crazy. This chess is just so crazy. We don't know what's going on here. Let's resign. Let's resign. Let's resign. This chess is so crazy. Oh my goodness. Just got my queen trapped. Moving my queen here would have been better. Over my queen would have been better, but this piece is sitting here would have been really sad. So 2.5 out of 6. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. 2.5 out of 6. And he just captured here. Okay, that's also another pawn. I was thinking maybe capture here before capturing here. That looks like a pawn, but it's defended. Okay, the queen just goes here. Okay, that's trouble. Wow. Wow, look at that checkmate. Look at that checkmate. Thanks to this rook, the king can't escape. Look at that checkmate. Mm. No, this move looks terrible. I don't think we are going to see that on the board. Ooh, if white captures now, okay, that's a check. Okay, you can push pawn forward. Pawn dies. We are going to see a trade here. Are they going to push forward or maybe allow the capture? Okay, this is looking dangerous now because black is threatening this. Black is threatening that check. Ooh, white allows it. White allows it. They can sack here before capturing here. And they capture here with check. There should be some kind of checkmate here. Yes, that's checkmate. Okay, that's also checkmate with the knight. But the pawn also does it. The pawn also does a good job. Okay, looks like the next round is starting soon. I have 3 more games going. Let's see what's going on. Wow. Position is looking equal, but looks like white. It's not looking equal. I thought it was looking equal. Hmm. Position is quite dynamic. Okay, you can't go back there. Okay, you can. This is a tricky game to win. This is a tricky game to win. I've played this kind of end game against the engine several times. I was unable to win. I was unable to win. It's just a very tricky end game to win. I really don't know what the winning idea is. I really don't know. And maybe I should go and study it, because it would be terrible to have a queen against an opponent and not be able to win. At some point, they can even sack. They can even sack. At some point, they can even sack, and it will be stalemate if you accept. I think yes. At this point, I think at this point they can sack here. I think okay, they can't sack there. The queen king will be able to come in here. But I know when I was playing with the engine was very resourceful, finding some sacrifice of the rook that just leads to stalemate, and I was just unable to make progress. This game is going to last forever. If not for time, I don't think anybody will be able to White will be able to win this. If not for time, I don't think White will be able to win this. It's a tricky end game. Jeron, you are so bad. Yes, yes, yes. I agree with you. I'm so bad. For you, you are so good. You are even a GM. You are so good that you are a GM. Is my opponent going to launch forward? Okay. I was thinking maybe they do that. Do I launch forward? I have nothing there. I go here. How did I even start this? How did I get? Position looks and feels crazy. Position looks and feels crazy. I would love to do this, but I do not have anything there. I'm looking at playing moves like this first. After all the trade, I think my opponent can play that. Let's say I go here, capture, capture. My opponent has two pieces looking at that square, and I have only one. So let's open up the board like this. I'm looking at trying to set up some battery here. Doesn't seem to work. I'm trying to hop in here, and if my opponent gets greedy and capture, that's checkmate. Can I use the battery some other way? If I try to play a move like this, my opponent has this move, which I do not like. So let's go here instead. So if my opponent plays this move, I'm just going to capture there. And you can't capture here. Let's see what they play. Okay, my opponent just decided to do that. Okay, I think I want to break open the board like this. I'm tempted to play moves like this, but my opponent just push forward, lock this. Lock the board up. Not something I'm interested. And I just blundered a pawn, guys. I just blundered a pawn. I just blundered a pawn. Let's lock in, guys. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Mm. Let's lock in and try to win. Winning in this game is usually a hustle. Winning in this format is a hustle, very big hustle. Let's try to win. I'm looking at hopping in here. I'm trying some stuff here. Let's go here. Looks like I'm looking at this, but this is what I'm actually looking at. So let's see what my opponent comes up with. Okay. Now we are looking at these two pieces, and that's just a royal fork, I guess. Well, maybe not a royal fork. We can capture here, which is a rook, and we can capture here, but when we capture here for free. So instead of capturing here, we are going to capture here because this is a free capture. And that's 3 points. If we had capture here, that would be 5 minus 3. That would be 2 points. All right. Finally, I have a winning position here. Finally. Finally, I have a winning against someone I should win. Against someone I should beat. Finally. Finally. Ooh. If this rook was not here, I have ideas of sacrifice here. Let's go here. Ask questions. Grab a pawn here. I'm just looking at that pawn. I don't think I want to lose that pawn. But if I go back here to defend it, it looks like a very sad move to play. Let's go here. Let's defend it this way. If opponent wants to play that, be my guess. I'm looking at moves like this. I think I'll be playing this first. I'm eyeing this pawn. Looks like my opponent can't defend it. Looks like they can't. Oh, they can. I thought they can't. Let's go for another pawn. Alright, finally, the winning position. My opponent resigns. Quickly check something. There was a brilliant move here. Wow. Let's see what that brilliance is. Let's see what that brilliant move was. Found a brilliant move. Or maybe my opponent found a brilliant. Oh, it was a knight sacrifice in the center of the board. It was that knight hopping into the center of the board, asking my opponent to capture, and if they had captured, it would be checkmate. I think that's a brilliant move. Yes, that's a brilliant move. Nothing too special. Okay. Wow. This is Zugzwang. That is Zugzwang. They just walked into Zugzwang and get checkmated that way. That is Zugzwang. Yeah, I've gotten paired again. Mm. Wow. What am I even starting with? Let's start with a pawn push. I'm looking at striking, trying to open up the center of the board, or just trying to bring my pieces to life. Okay. This rook would need to not be here for me to castle. Let's do this. Bringing this bishop into the game and then trying to play a move like this. Maybe my opponent wants to capture here. I don't know. If that's a plan, be my guess. Oh my goodness. I have to watch out so I don't get my rook trapped. I have to watch out. My goodness. Oh goodness. Goodness. Go away. Evil. Opponent wants to trap my rook. I'm just going to play moves like this. I should be fine. Let's go here. I'd love to play a move like this. Try to open up something here, but it does nothing. The queen is defended one. Queen is heavily defended. I'm tempted to just go here now. Isn't my opponent just going to capture? Be my guess. That's what we are saying. I wish to go here. I have nothing there. I have to be careful not to get myself trapped again. That's one. I have to be very careful not to get myself trapped. I love this move. Doesn't seem to do anything because that square is well defended. So what if opponent captures here? Do I have not anything here? I have nothing there. So if opponent captures here, maybe I just capture here. If opponent plays that, tempted to go here. Does nothing as well. Why am I going here? I'm trying to encourage my opponent to play this move. So that when I play this move, it comes with serious threat. That's why. It comes with the threat of the bishop picking this up. That's why I play that move. Maybe this move is even stronger. Probably not. I'm looking at this move. It doesn't seem to do anything. Let's ask questions here. Serious questions here. Let's ask questions. Here, evil bishop, evil rook. What's your plan? What we are saying? Okay, opponent just give me the rook. Opponent just give me the rook. Alright. Just the way I usually get confused. I guess that's what happened to my opponent. This knight is under attack. Is my opponent not going to move it? Are they looking at moving it here? Hmm. If they move it here, can't I just capture here? Here's the knight going again. Because the knight now would be under attack again. Okay. Opponent plays that move. Tempted to just push forward. Push forward. Push forward. The knight trapped. Knight was almost trapped, but not trapped. But then when I capture here, I have the threat of just giving a check here and picking this up. Okay. Position Position is looking interesting. Position is all right. Not sure why my opponent plays that. Not sure why my opponent played that. I have that capture. And if you capture here, promote to a queen with check. And I capture here. Okay, I can capture there. Can't capture there. I don't think I mind trading some pieces. I don't think I minded that. Let's go for some trade. Is this not even checkmate? This should be checkmate. I should be checkmate. Wow. Wow. Probably a well-deserved win. I hate that lost point because of my browser not pairing me. Yes, you always have to be you always have to be on the browser if you don't want to lose points. You always have to be on the browser if you don't want to lose points. And you always want to check to make sure you didn't get disconnected. How many points do you have, Shama? I thought you said you were going to win the tournament. How many points do you have? This is one of the hardest tournaments on chess.com, if you ask me. On title tournament, I think this is one of the hardest. It's just one of the hardest. Maybe for me, maybe for me. Well, all of them are really hard, but in this particular one, I can't beat 1,000 rated players, 800 rated players. I struggle to beat any player, struggle to beat any player. That's why I would say this is one of the hardest tournaments for me. One of the hardest. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, this guy is losing again. Terrace is also still in trouble. Look at that check. Look at that checkmate. A really beautiful checkmate. Playing a 1-5. Opponent is studying the board and started with that move. I want to start with this, but when I start, my opponent can do this and attack my queen. That's what I thought we were going to do. Let's do this. Maybe one knight is landing here. I'm tempted to just capture. Tempted to just capture there, but I have all my pieces on the dark square, on the light. I have most of my pawns on the light and dark squares, so I do not want to capture there. I'm happy to open up the board this way. Don't think that's a move I'm sad about. I don't think I want to capture there. Let's do this. I'll be happy to see my opponent capture here, but they don't. All of a sudden, I have to watch out. All of a sudden, I have to watch out not to blunder some nasty folks. Talk about a crazy position in chess. Hopping in here doesn't work. I just grab it. I have two pieces controlling that square, so you can't hop in there. I think my opponent taking a big risk. How is the queen coming out? How is the queen coming out? I think the queen is trapped. Or am I tripping? I think the queen is trapped. I think the queen is trapped. Queen is trapped. Do I lose a rook and a knight? My opponent might do that. I'd love to do this, but I can't. Oh my goodness. Opponent can play a move like this, guy. My opponent had done this. Oh my goodness. I would have been in trouble, guys. If my opponent had found that move. Let's do this so I can castle. My rook and join the game. Hmm. Okay. Let's do this. Trying to survive. Can't believe this. Can't believe this. Trying to survive. Oh my goodness. I need to wake up. I need to wake up. Looks like I'm sleeping. I need to move away so I don't get mistakenly pin myself. Something I should watch out for. Opponent wants to flag me. Opponent resign, please. Please resign. Resign. LOL, I lost to cheaters. So, okay. That's one thing we play in this tournament. You might get paired with a cheater. And the sad thing is that you will get paired with a blatant cheater. Not even a cheater that you won't even be able to detect. A blatant cheater. New account, beating everyone in the tournament. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Was able to get a win. I was able to get another win. Two more rounds to go. Can I win those rounds? Can I win those rounds? Can I win those rounds? What's going on here? You won't believe this is a position arising from chess, from a normal chess. You think this is just a chess study or some 500 LO just making just pushing pawns. But look at what we have here. I think going forward here would have been a very strong move if they had played it earlier. But now if you play it, the rook just captures. Uh-oh. This one is a draw, I guess. There's no way to make progress. There's no way to make progress. It is a draw. We have two more rounds to go. Two more rounds to go. Playing someone same point. Let's push pawn. Behind this. Opponent doesn't let me do that. The knight plays the position of the knight so weird. Positions of the knight are so weird. I think I would love to push two step. I was thinking of one step, but if I do one step, the bishop will be locked out. Let's do two step. Do I capture here? Let's do this. Maybe I should be capturing there. Just maybe. Ooh, guys, guys, that's crazy. That's crazy, guys. That's just crazy. Let's try to do this on castle. I'm focused on just castling my king right now. That's something I'm just focused on right now. Just trying to castle. Let's do this. We don't want to lose something. Losing something shouldn't be. I shouldn't have done that. Shh. Oh, shh. I'm already completely lost. Just move eight. I'm completely lost. I was. Oh my goodness. Chess 960 is a handful. It is a handful. Looking at this move doesn't seem to do anything. Move does nothing. Opponent just want to trade pieces. Opponents just want to trade pieces. Okay, I love to push forward, but I do not have that move. Alright, let's do this. I love my king to escape, at least. Run king. Run away from this menace. Run away from this menace. Opponent has his check. I think I just move away. Down of full piece. 8 moves into the game. Down of full piece. Oh my goodness. Position is crazy. Let's stay away. Want to stay away from this check. Let me attack this. Opponent might want to just push, push, push. Push, push, push. Let's go here. Need to watch out for my background, guys. I think my background is okay. Opponent might be looking at moves like this. I'm tempted to play moves like this. Let's see. I don't want to open up the board. My opponent is the one with more pieces attacking me viciously. So opening up the board is one of the last things. Opening up the board is one of the last things I want to do. Let's go here. Let's say I sack here. Opponent captures, and then I capture here, and I'm threatening to go here checkmate. Opponent can play a move like this. Okay, I do not have that sacrifice. I do not have the sacrifice because my queen is pinned. Because the bishop is pinned, so I do not have that sacrifice. Oh my god. That's a sacrifice I was considering, guys. But if I had gone for it, my opponent just captures here. I think they are chilling. I think they will just be chilling. I need to work on my back rank so I don't get it with back rank checkmate. Oh my goodness, I just blundered. I just blundered the game away. I just blundered the game away. That's a rook. I thought my opponent wouldn't see it. Opponent saw it. Okay. Ever since I've been playing this guy, I've been losing to him. After 30 seconds, getting flagged. I'm getting just losing. I'm just losing. There's no two ways about it. Maybe I have a pass pawn that might be running. Okay, that's a check. I missed that. All right. Okay. I just lost. I just lost. Wow. Wow. I win the last game to score at least 6.5. I win the last game to score at least 6.5. Let's take a look at this account. I've lost to him 3-0. 1-9. 1-9. And I've been losing to him every day, every time. And all is in chess 960. I think the guy is just a better chess 960 player. It's just a better chess 960 player. Okay, one more round. Let's see if we can win. One more round. Let's see if we can win. And the next round will be starting soon. Wow, a lot of that within 2 seconds. Nice game, my bro. Thank you. We might get paired. I hope I don't get paired with clairvoyance, please. I really hope I don't have to deal with that, please. I really hope I don't get paired with you. Not in this tournament. I'm thinking, what do I start with? We start with this, trying to bring our bishop into the game. Let's do this. Place our other bishop. We are looking at moves like this. But all of a sudden, tactics might just start arising from nowhere. I'm looking at pushing forward, just trying to break the center open. Maybe not break the center open. All right, let's develop here. Okay, my opponent might push pawn forward. Let's do this. Now the bishop I wanted to bring into the game is no longer doing anything in the game. Crazy, right? Yes, really crazy. Bishop I wanted to bring into the game, no longer doing nothing in the game. Let's go here. Do I mind capturing here? I don't think so. Okay, I think I should castle now. So my king get, oh my goodness. I wanted to examine what the castling would look like and I just mistakenly castled. Ah, thank goodness. The piece is defended. Just mistakenly castled. I was just trying out stuff and I mistakenly castled. Just trying out stuff. I don't want to trade that now. I'm tempted to just capture here. That's a pawn. Let's go. Although that's an exposed king. That's an exposed king. I think I want to capture it this way. Let's go here. Wow. I love to land this check, but doesn't seem to do much. There's not yet. I have to be careful not to blunder something significant. What if I just go here with ideas of just capturing here? That's an elegant move. That's an elegant move. Might be an elegant blunder. The issue here is my opponent cannot capture here because I have that trade, but now my opponent plays that. Is that checkmate, guys? Oh my goodness. Hmm. Opponent is threatening something here. Something I don't think I like. I think we just go back, don't we? Yes, we just go back. Just go back. Opponent might be asking for trouble, guys. Is this a threat? Let's say I deliver this check. Where's my opponent going? Where's the king going? King goes here and I have nothing. Okay, what if I go for this? That move feels bad, and it should be bad. It should be bad. This is under attack. Everything is under attack here. Queen is still under attack. And I'm saying, dear queen, just move away. That's what I'm saying. Dear queen, you want to move away? Alright, now that's a free queen. Wow. I guess I win this one. Oh, that's a check, guys. Opponent, just resign, please. Just resign. Wow, 6.5 out of 7 out of 11. Not my best performance, but not a very sad performance. Not my best, but not a very sad performance. Wow. Wow, chess 960 is crazy, fun, and everything. Fun, not fun, and everything. That's chess 960. If there was no rook on the board, if there was no pawn on the board, it would have been equal. But because black has a pawn, black is just going to slowly and surely try to push their pawn towards promotion. Slowly and surely push pawn towards promotion. So this pawn is going to win the game. Okay, and who lost here? Okay, the other side lost. So let's see what's going on here. If it was opposite colored bishop endgame, we would have been saying this is equal, this is a draw. But maybe still not a draw. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. That's not a blunder. That's a blunder. Okay, maybe they move closer to the pawn. Okay, now it's no longer a blunder. It's just going to be a draw. It's just going to be a draw. Just going to be a draw. Wow. Okay, so where did I finish? I finished. I finished where? Where did I finish in the tournament? 20th place. 20th. Final standing 20th. Hmm. Where's Shama? Clairvoyant said he was going to win the tournament. Where are you? Are you this guy? So if you check, maybe this guy is something. Okay. 2-1. That's just impressive. Someone rated 2-1 in late coming first. It's just impressive. This is impressive. Coming winning the tournament with this is just impressive. Guys, I'll be ending the stream now. I'll be streaming tomorrow and every day after that. I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'll be playing the Bullet Brawl, but I'll start early. I'll start early so I can play with viewers. So I can play some games with viewers before the tournament. Thanks everyone.